Well, I have one of the most amazing stories to share with you, and I hope you'll take just a couple minutes to listen to it. It's truly amazing. My friend picked me up on Sunday, and we were on our way to this event where I had a small table set up with some art, and we were just going to have fun for the day. And she picks me up about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're driving about 14 miles away up to Urbana, Ohio. And we come up on this usually very busy road. It's just a 2-lane country road, but people speed down it all the time. And since it was 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, there was hardly any traffic at all. Well, and there was this little rabbit in the road, just a regular wild rabbit. Jody, slow down. And so she slows down, and we get closer and closer, and I can see this rabbit is going around in circles in the middle of the road. And I'm thinking he may have been hit by a car or hit his head or something, because it was almost like he had vertigo, and he was just going round and round and round. And you could tell that he was afraid with the car coming closer. He sensed the car there. And so he went around faster in this circle. And I just knew that if I didn't do something, he was going to be right there in the middle of the road, and there was going to be some car come and hit him. I just knew it, because not everyone is as nice as I am about animals in the road. So I told Jody, I said, just stop. Just stop. I got out, and I felt like I need to get him off the road, and I didn't want to touch him, because I didn't know if he was injured, although I didn't see any blood or anything. And so I just, as I got closer, I just kind of moved my hands out to the side and kind of tried to, push him with energy just to get him off the road. So he eventually, he went round and round and round and round and round, and off the road he went. So once he got about 4 yards off the road and he was near this pine tree, I felt better that at least maybe he could get his grounding, and hopefully maybe he would get his bearings back and he would be able to hop off, and hopefully I helped save his life. That's all I could do. And for a moment, after I got him off the road, for just a moment, the rabbit and my eyes locked. And it's almost like he was saying, thank you. Well, so I blew him a kiss, and I just gave him a prayer and hoped that he would be okay. So I got back in the car, and of course my friend and I, we went on to our show, and I didn't really think anything about it. And later that day, I am sitting near my booth. So I felt this pull to go over and see my friend Ashley in the corner, because sometimes I buy little stones off of her for healing purposes, or maybe I just want a certain color to add to my little collection that I have in my art room to give me some good art energy. And I saw these little green stones, and they were Kelly green. And I'd never really paid attention to them before, but for some reason, that day, I was really pulled and really attracted to the green. So I start fishing through the box a little bit, and the third rock I picked up was this one. And when I flipped it over, I was so amazed. Look at what it is. And just a few hours earlier, I had helped that rabbit in the middle of the road, and I so felt like this was the rabbit's spirit telling me thank you in real life. Our eyes had locked, and I had blown it a kiss, and I had given it a prayer for safety and that it would have time to heal, and hopefully wouldn't continue to go round and round in circles, but at least I had given it a chance by getting it off the road. And then hours later, to find this little stone with a rabbit on it, that is just one of the most amazing stories that has ever happened to me. If you have a little nudge and you don't understand why, just like I had this little nudge, go over and see your friend Ashley in the corner. And then I followed my intuition deeper, and I was just attracted to those green stones, and I looked through there and I had this amazing rabbit show up. I mean, this amazing rabbit. Just wow. Follow your intuition. Take just a moment for yourself. It could make all the difference to give you an amazing day.